Hi guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching my video today. My channel here is all about saving for my best life, paying off debt and just general lifestyle sort of stuff. I have picked up some new hobbies recently. I've started getting into sustainable living. I am a minimalist and I really enjoy slow, intentional lifestyle. So if any of that is interesting to you, then please hit the subscribe button and follow along on my journey. I would love to have you over here. I just wanted to say as well, thank you so much for all the love that I've had on my recent video for my Project Pan / Use It Up challenge. It was something completely new for me and it's actually really exciting, so I'm glad that you guys are loving it. So today's video is going to be my check-in for week 2, I think, of April. Yeah, week 2 of April, and cash stuffing for week 3. I will see what we've got left over from the week. We'll cash stuff for week 3 and I'll go over what I spent this week. So I hope everybody is doing well. The weather we've been having is absolutely glorious. I've been really enjoying it. So we've got quite a lot of change in here. I've been trying to get better at spending from my envelopes rather than on my card and then having to put it back, because it just gets a little bit confusing. Although it has been 10 times better since I started using my credit card rather than my debit card for spends and then putting it back. So I've got £1 left in spending, but actually some of this change here will be from that as well. I've got a couple of other envelopes in here that aren't normally in here, so we'll just skip past them. Food. Now I've got still quite a lot left in food. I actually haven't been food shopping this week, so we've got 20, 30, £41 and probably some of this change left over from food shopping. I will go into that a bit more when I talk about what I bought this week. So we've got £40 left there. Fuel. Just trying to think. I could take this out actually. We've got 20 left in fuel, which means I put £50 in this month. And I think I'm like not even 3/4 of a tank, and then I get paid in 2 weeks. So I'm just going to take that 20 out. Home essentials will keep in, and that is that. So let's see what we've got. We've got 20, 40, 50 and £60 left. And then change, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 30, 40, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 48, 10, 20, 30, 40, yeah. So let's pop that on the calculator, 548. So this will all go into the penny challenge, so I'm just going to put this to the side just now. Hopefully that does not fall. Okay, so let's go into my challenges and mark off £5.48. So £2.45 is next. And then we could do £2.44 as well. So 59. There we go. Perfect. So we're getting there slowly but surely with this. It's funny because a lot of people have said that they have just given up on the penny challenge, but I just really want the satisfaction of having completed it, to be honest. So I'm going to keep going with it. We are getting there. We're Yeah. Ugh, it'll be fine, we'll get there. I need to colour these in actually, I need to do that off camera. Right, okay, so we've got, what did I say, 20, 40, 50 and 60 pounds. Now, I'm just wondering if I should keep some money back. So I am doing a roast dinner for my parents next weekend for Easter, and the meat that I'm going to do, I think, is maybe about like £15. So I'm going to do roast beef, but I think it's maybe about like between £15 and £20. It'll be depending where I go, but I don't want to get something like, I want to get something quite nice because I never really host or like cook for people, so I want to get something nice. So that's, I'm probably going to cost up to £20. So obviously from my weekly budget, like that might work out fine, but I'm just wondering if I should keep some money. No, I'm not going to, because I do have other places I could absorb it from if need be. So we'll just use what we've got here. Right, so what have we got left to go in here? So 5, 10, 16, 22. Right, let's complete this with £22. So I need some change. What's in here? No. Okay, what's in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Right, bear with me till I get some change. What's in here? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, right, let's do 5 and 5 and put in 10. Right, let's stick this back in there. Okie doke. So we are going to do, now I'm just going to use a calculator just to make sure. I think I have counted it correctly, but I don't want to get it wrong. So we'll do 5 and 6 and 5 and 6. Yeah, £22. And that will be this bingo light completed. So 22. And let's add this in. And then we could reallocate this actually, because that's the challenges that I wanted to put into it are now all in here. So let's see what we've completed in total. So this is accumulation of, I'm just trying to find the wee challenge that went into it as well, but I can't find it. So this is an accumulation of Risk the Scratch XL. Somebody reminded me I didn't put in that pen, so let's just tick that because that definitely did go in. Whoa, what's wrong with this pen? Wow, that pen is not okay. Let's put that to the side. Right, so yes, we've got Bingo Light Mini and Risk the Scratch XL, and then there was a little scratch off like £20 one that I done in here as well. So in total we have got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90, 5, 2, 5, 10, 15, 23. So £223 in these challenges, which is absolutely amazing. So I will need to put them aside and get a photo, and I will do a reallocation with it. There is £30 in here that I am taking out for my tattoo that I'm getting tomorrow, and then the rest of it we will reallocate, but probably mostly to debt. So I'm just going to pop that over to the side there. Right, okie doke, what next? What have we got? 20, 30, 5, £38. So let's do something in here. Let's do the 10 in here. see what we've got. So we've got £30 now in the girly challenge. And then I'll put the 8 in here maybe. I'll do 3 just now, just because I'm not sure where else I want to go. So 1, 2, 3. So that's the £1 challenge. And then I don't know if I'm going to do that challenge today, but let me see where else, because I've got some high priority ones I don't know if I want to go to. Let's do 5 into Christmas actually, just because. Let's do this V5 here. It's quite good that I've got this tracker for 5s because I would never have thought to do that. So Christmas now has 100, 200, 300 in Monzo, 310 and 315. So that is that one. And then I think what I might do, I might do my little game day binder with this 20 because this is for my big savings challenge. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll split it into 5s. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'll swap this 5 from the money that I've got here at the side. This 20, sorry. So we've got 5, 10, 15 and £20. So we'll roll the dice and see where we're going. We don't have a 6, so not that one. So 5. So pop 5 in there. And then 2. 5 in there. And then 1. Pop 5 in there. And then 2 again. So pop the last 5 in there. Right, let's add these in then. So budget with D fund has got 5. So we've now got 5, 10 and £15 in there. £60 to go. Then we've got Be Happy, which has got 10. So we've got 1 and 2 Bs. So in here we have got 10, 15, 25. £25 in there, which is nearly halfway. Number 3 never got anything. Number 4 is actually complete from the last time but never got anything today. Then strawberry picking is getting 5, which I think I was just going to do £5 per icon. I know the actual way to do it is like some of them are 5 and then some of them are like 2 or something, but I'm just going to do it £5 each. So strawberry picking has now got £10. Oops. And that was that. So if you missed my binder update where I added some of these bits in, this binder is going to be for my 5k savings challenge. So this is for like future things that are going to cost a lot of money, which I'm just going to chip away at. And there might be some private treatment that I might need to have in the future, which will cost a lot of money. And yeah, this, I don't know exactly if it's going to happen or not, but I thought if I make a start on saving, then that's that. So each of these challenges, when completed, they'll get added into this envelope and then we'll just tick off amounts as we go. So we completed one challenge last time, so it's got 10, 15, 20, we've got £25 in there so far, which obviously we can't tick any of them off. So as more get added, then we'll start to mark them off. And then probably as well, like if I have a large amount that I could add into it, I could add it in there and just mark it off. Like say I had £100 or something, I could do that as well. But generally, just to like build it up and have a little bit of fun, I just thought I would do a game stay with it. But this binder hates me, it keeps getting stuck. So that is that binder. Okay, so that is the money gone for today. What I want to do is go through, there's a couple of bits that I need to put back into my binders. So I'm going to take out the ones that I don't need. So clothing can come out, fun money can actually stay in just now, gifting can come out, and that's it for now. And then I've got hobbies to put back as well. So that's that. So these can go back into my short term. I've got money in my hobbies, so I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pounds. So I'm going to leave the 2 and swap a 5 from what I've got at the side here. So I've got £7 left in hobbies. This has been completely depleted. Honestly, you'll see when I go over my spending, but I just have been spendy with hobbies. Okay, so let's pop these back. Right, so gifting and clothing back in, and clothing and hobbies. There we go. So that is them. And then let's pop in the cash for this week, and then I'll go over what I spent this week. So we're on to week 3. As always, I give myself £20 spending and £50 food shopping, so we should have 70 here. So 20, 35, 45, oh wait, 20, 35, 45, 50, 60, 70. So £20 for spending, which actually I'm going to swap 2 5s into that because 5s are handy to have. And I found myself doing that this week with my shopping and spending. So £20, they're such ugly £5. Look how used up they are. Anyway, it spends the same, doesn't it? So £20 in spending, and then 20, 30, 40, £50 for food. Now I do anticipate that this week coming I will spend probably more on food. It might actually be split between this week and next Friday's money because dinner's not till next Sunday, so I might leave a few things to buy last minute so I can kind of like maybe get them eat this week before I do my check-in on Friday, and then yeah, do it that way. Might do that. Okay, so that is that. So this week I have spent, I wonder, yeah. So I bought a black denim jacket, which was £18, and that came from clothing. So you might have seen on my Instagram the denim jacket the blue denim jacket I bought myself in Edinburgh. I wanted it in black, but they didn't have my size. And I met a friend for lunch on Monday, and she very kindly came to the shop with me to see if they had it. So I managed to get that. So that's my jackets that I wanted to add to my wardrobe now added. So I've got my blue denim, my black denim, and my black leather jacket. So I'm happy with that. So it was £18. Lunch was £7.30, and I took that from my fun money. I also picked up a couple of Easter things for my niece for Easter. Now, I'm not usually an Easter person. Like, I don't do Easter. My mum always buys me an Easter egg. But, yeah, it's never really something that I've celebrated or, like, bought gifts for. But, yeah, I don't know. She absolutely loves bunnies. And there's bunny stuff everywhere. So, I just had to get her something. So, I spent £12.50. I got her a little bunny teddy thing. And oh, I didn't write it all down. Oh no, I did. So Easter gift was the bunny teddy and a Easter version of Peter Rabbit book. So it was £10 for both of them. And then I bought a gift bag and a bag, like a carry bag as well. So it's £12.50. That was from the Works, and I also got a pack of crochet hooks from the Works, which I was really happy with because I bought one single crochet hook from Hobbycraft a few weeks ago, and it cost me like £4.95 or something for one hook, and I got a pack of 6, and they look quite sturdy actually, and they're sizes that I don't already have. Got a pack of like 6 for £5 from the range, from the Works. So that was £5 from Hobbies. Last weekend my partner and I went out for tea, and I put £30 in and a couple of pounds for tips, so that was £32, and that came from fun. I had to buy some stamps, which was £1.80, and I just took that from spending. I was in Hobbycraft, and I'm wanting to start doing some clay crafting, and I wanted a food safe clay or sealer. So I was in Hobbycraft and they said that they had this sealer, so I bought the sealer. So it was £14, so it was £11 for the sealer, and then £3 for this unglazed, like sort of like blank little vase thing that I wanted to paint. So that was £3. So again, I was £14 from Hobbies. You might have seen yesterday on my Instagram, I'd put some pictures on. I went yesterday for a little drive just to get myself out of the house and just to try and force myself out a little bit. So I got a kids portion of fish and chips while I was out, and that was £7 for my spending. I also treated myself to a bottle of Coke the other day, which I don't normally do. I absolutely love Coke, but I'm trying not to drink it, trying not to drink fizzy juice, and I really, really limit it nowadays. And I don't know the last time I had fizzy juice, so I was really craving it, so I got myself a bottle of juice for £1.35 for my spending. Now, food shopping, I only spent £7.60 from food shopping this week. That is because I bought some bits that I didn't have that I needed in the cupboard. So last weekend, my partner and I, we were going to order a takeaway, but we couldn't get through to the takeaway, and we were going to be ordering chicken satay. So I was like, oh, let's just make it instead. But I didn't have soy sauce and I didn't have peanut butter, which was very sad. So I thought, while I've actually got the spare money in my budget and I was already in a shop where I could get those things, I picked up peanut butter, soy sauce, more tomato ketchup, because yeah, it's just nice to have. And there was something else I got, or maybe it was just those 3 things. Can't remember, my receipts aren't beside me. But anyway, sugar, was it sugar? No, it wasn't sugar. Oh my goodness, why can't I think? I can't even remember what it was. But anyway, I only spent £7.60 out of my £50 food budget. The rest of the stuff, I've just been like eating stuff that's in the house, leftovers. Because I was out for dinner on Sunday, I had leftovers from that. And then I was out for lunch on Monday, I had leftovers from that. And I think I also, and then my fish and chips yesterday was like lunch and dinner, because you may already know I had bariatric surgery a couple of years ago, so I don't eat a lot of food. So that small fish and chips actually done me my lunch and my tea. So yeah, it's great because I spend a lot less on food. Like if I go out for food, I take the rest home and it does me like another meal or 2. So it's fab. So yes, I only spent £7.60 on food. And I needed dishwasher tablets, so I got a bag of dishwasher tablets. I think there was like 70 tablets in it for £9.99. That came from Home Essentials. And then more hobby spending. I was in the range and I got some sponges for doing my clay and some more macrame wool for making more baskets. So I was £5.99 for that. And oh yeah, that was another thing. I also was really wanting to try, now again, it's not something I usually have and it is a treat, but I went to McDonald's because I was wanting to try the new mint milkshake, which it was a bit minty for me, sometimes they do put too much syrup stuff in it, but yeah, I wasn't a fan. So I got the cheesy garlic bites. I think you get like 4 wee bites in it, and the mint milkshakes. That was £5.8, and that came from my spending. So yeah, it's been quite a bit of treating myself this week with eating out, lunch out, fish and chips, McDonald's. But yeah, you'll see if you watch my videos, it's not actually something I tend to do. So I did basically spend my whole £20 spending this week, but that's what it's there for. And yeah, just got to treat yourself sometimes. So that is my spending for this week. Well, this week past. This week coming, what have I got on? I think my partner and I am going to try somewhere for food this weekend. It's like this taco place, like an outdoor, like street food type of thing. So I think we're maybe going to go and get tacos possibly. And then, oh, I'm getting my tattoo tomorrow. My mum and I were getting our matching tattoos tomorrow morning. So yeah, we've got that, and probably get some tacos with my partner, and then I don't think I've really got anything on next week that's like spendy. Like I said, I'm doing dinner next weekend, next Sunday. But thinking about it now, if it is going to be expensive, I could split it between this week's money and when I restock my purse on Friday. So that's fine. I'm planning on doing some lentil soup, a roast beef dinner, and a mini egg cheesecake. So yeah, I need to get bits and bobs. Another thing, actually, I recently discovered that I have a refill shop near me, about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes drive. So I'm really excited to go there when I pluck up the courage because it's somewhere new. But I'm really excited to go there, and I keep all my glass jars and stuff. I've got clip top ones, and I keep the ones that your beetroot and stuff comes in. So I've got lots of jars and stuff, so I'll take them down. I've never been to a refill shop. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm a bit nervous because it's like new and I don't know it, but I do really want to try and go there and top up on some things that I'm needing. So I'm needing some lentils for my soup for next week, and what I've got I don't think is enough, so I could just pick up like a small amount of lentils. I think I'm needing pasta soon, so I could check out their pasta. I did have a look, like an extensive search on their Facebook page, and I think all their stuff is organic, or the majority of their stuff is organic, which is good. I'm also needing some white vinegar, so I've washed out my old like juice bottle so I could fill that up with vinegar. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I could force myself to go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going there and picking up a few bits. I've always wanted to try and do this sort of stuff, and more recently, as I've been getting into more sustainable things and trying to make swaps where I can, I have wondered if there's one of these shops near me. So I was really excited when I drove past it and seen it. So I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know how that goes if I manage to go, and what I get, and like the cost and stuff. So yes, I will keep you posted on that. But if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and drop me a comment below. Let me know what you're up to this weekend, and if you have any plans for Easter next weekend. And I will be back, I'll be back before next Friday with a reallocation of this money. And I actually have some vintage money pending as well, but I might hang on to that for a bigger stuffing. So yeah, I will go for now, but thank you so much for watching and your support as always, and I will be back very soon. Bye.